And we're live, definitely live. So first of all, just hey, hi, how you do to everybody. First of all, just hey, hi.
Yo. Yo.
And for those watching, or just tuning in, due to the absence of one of our players, we're going to do a completely random game on the fly. We decided this literally 5 minutes ago, so it should get interesting.
Very poorly.
Yeah. Man, I wish I had updated my music for this, but I don't have anything. So
To level 3, didn't you? Right.
just do this right
What level would you say? 3?
now. Level 3, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Would be a good map to use or a background for this. I don't have anything. Alright. So, how's everyone been since the few hours it's been since I've seen you?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Has anyone committed murder?
Only 5th degree.
Okay, I accept that. So, we were just working on a gold vest, like a gaudy gold vest.
Sweet.
Yeah, for the recital we're doing tomorrow, or day after tomorrow. Because the one we ordered for me doesn't fit. It was one size fit all, but apparently I'm bigger than one size. All right, let's see. What is this? Does this look like something we'd want? Maybe. Looking for the images, so I can just toss something down here for us to use. So for those watching, the premise that we're going to work on is that everyone is a traditional fantasy character, like a elf or a human or an orc or a troll or something like that, and they all used to be like rangers or fighters, barbarians, all that kind of stuff. However, the world has been civilized, and there's not much use for adventurers anymore, so they all work office jobs. And we're just going to see how that goes, honestly. Probably not well. This Scream Fantasy Office Building? I don't know. Wow. I hear a cat.
It wasn't a cat, that was a child.
Oh, same difference. They're very similar.
Okay.
You don't think cats and children are similar?
No, I was just laughing at this. While you do this, use the restroom real quick. I just pee.
Can I do this? Is this something that I can do? Doesn't seem like it. Do. Everyone figure out their characters to some degree. Has everyone chose a character sheet? How about that?
Yeah.
I'm almost done.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as everyone's kind of figured out what they want to be, like, with regards to what class you want to be, we can like flesh out everything else along the way. And this picture that I want doesn't exist.
Perfect.
Just want one of these. Can I just not have this? I want this. Save jazz. That'll work. Downloads. Save. Close that up. Alright. Sorry, everyone. We're just putting this together super last minute. So, we do that. I need a new thing. A new thing. This word. Chop chop delete and uploading. We lost Gray already.
I'm still here. I just had to go to the restroom. The dogs are running around. I gotta get them.
There are no bathroom breaks. Lords and nobles. All right. Are we ready-ish?
Yeah.
Anyone? Amanda, you there? Amanda doesn't exist.
Changing my background image now.
Amanda's not real. She doesn't have volume. She's probably been talking this whole time. Oh no! She's been sucked into the void, the dark nexus. She's been called into the boss's office. Nope. Still nothing. Yep.
Alright. Me?
Oh, I
Sorry.
hear you.
There we go.
But I don't see you. Okay, now I hear you. I see you. Okay.
Yeah, okay, good.
All right. So are you ready to go?
You'll have to get me last.
Okay. All right. And Brad and James, have you guys picked out classes?
Yeah, it'll be fine
Okay.
for me.
And Brad's going to be a Russian bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Do I have volunteers to go first?
You know that's not gonna happen.
Cool.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, there we
cool.
go.
Jesus. So what do you want to know?
All right. What's your character's name?
My name is Mark.
Mark.
I used to be a wizard. Now I hate this place.
Yeah. So Mark the Wizard.
Yeah.
Are you from a family of wizards, or did you go to wizarding school, or how'd you become a wizard?
Gave me 30 minutes. You gave me literally 30 seconds for this.
Come up with something.
I went to wizarding school. There you go.
Cool. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
And what's your race?
I'm a human.
Human. How old are you?
35.
35. Cool. And how long have you been working a corporate job?
For almost 6.5 years.
All right. Cool. Do you miss wizarding?
What?
Do you miss wizarding?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you do in the office?
I work in the mail room.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, do you sort the mail, or do you deliver the mail on a trolley?
I deliver the mail on the trolley.
Mail guy. All right, mail guy here. Yep. All right. Cool.
Gonna set somebody on fire.
Do they allow you to use your wizarding powers at work, or is it forbidden?
They don't know I'm using my wizarding powers at work, so it's okay.
Well, but do they frown upon it? Like if they knew you were using your wizarding powers, would they?
They probably would frown upon it.
Yeah. No magic.
The copier only bursts into flames so many times before they blame you.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Do they know you're even a wizard? Did you put that on your resume when you applied?
Nah, I didn't tell them I was a wizard.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And there's one guy in the office that you just absolutely hate.
No.
He's super annoying. What's his name? What is his fictional name?
All I could think of was him like saying like a name that was very, very similar and us laughing. But let's not do that.
How about just some random person's name? Is it Bilbo? His name's Bilbo. Okay.
Yeah, we'll say it was Bilbo.
Bilbo.
It's Wyatt Earp.
Yeah. What is Bilbo's job? What does he do?
He is. Bilbo's job is, I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knows. You can never find Bilbo for some odd reason when you need him the most.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, ostensibly, no one even knows what Bilbo does.
Yeah.
What does Bilbo do? I don't know. Cool. Awesome. All right. Cool. Is there any other particular information you want to tell me about Mark the Wizard, the human wizard, who's 35?
Mark the Wizard, who is 35, also thinks about constantly burning the entire building to the ground.
Cool. Do you have a red stapler?
No, absolutely not.
Cool.
But I know if they say anything about my mailroom one more time, that's it. I'm gonna burn it all down.
Good. Burn it all down. Sounds great. Write pyro right here.
Right, pyro right
Yep.
there.
All right. Cool. All right. We have met Mark the Wizard. Fantastic.
Hey guys.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I will.
All right. Cool. What's your character's name?
My name is Carl.
Carl. All right, Carl. And what's your what did you used to be?
Well, I used to be a cleric, but
Cleric.
yeah, not the kind. No, fuck
What
that.
does that mean?
I'm not no namby-pamby. My god is the god of fighting.
What is the name of your god?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh my goodness.
Stone. Cool. And what's your race?
I'm a dwarf.
Dwarf. Cool. And how did you become a cleric?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
I just woke up one day and I was like, I like wrestling.
Yeah. How old are you?
I know that god. I'm like 40.
40. And do you miss being an adventurer?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Don't get to fight as much
Yeah.
in public.
About how long have you been working for the company?
About 2 years.
2 years. 2 years. Cool. And what do you do?
I'm in HR. I do the firing.
And the hiring, I hope.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just firing.
Cool. So you work in HR. Do you ever use any magic while you're at work?
All the time.
Yeah. Do people know?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. As if do you get like chastised for it?
I tell them not to be pambies.
Yeah. That's a weird thing for HR to say. It's just be like, love and kisses and hugs and things. All right, cool. So, do you know Bilbo?
Fuck Bilbo.
Yeah, of course. Has Bilbo ever thrown you under the bus for something?
He tried, but I told him I'd throw him under a real bus.
Yeah. What was he trying to throw you the bus under for?
Well, I run an underground fight ring after hours.
Yeah.
Tried to tell on me. Well,
Yeah.
that wasn't happening.
Yeah. How'd you get out of it?
Told them to shut the fuck up.
Cool. How did you get the job?
They realized I don't give a shit, so they were like, "Hey, we need you to fire some people," and I was like, "Gotcha."
So in the HR department, you're specifically your specific job is to fire people.
Yes.
So if people go to your office, they know that like they're getting fired.
No, they don't come to my office. I don't have an office. I just roam around.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Um, what else would you like to tell me about Carl?
Well, my god Stone Cold believes in trial by combat. Hence the fighting ring after hours.
Okay.
And, I'm gonna be honest, none of my spells are really good for people.
No. You didn't take any of the healing spells?
I took Cause Fear, Magic Weapons, Speak with Dead, Animate Dead, and Cure Moderate Wounds.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Can't have them dying on me.
Yeah.
Then I have to bring them back.
All right, cool. All right. Very good. Anything else about Carl?
Yeah, he thinks this is bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, everything. All right. Let's move on to Brad then. Brad, what's your character's name?
My name is Hercular.
Hercula?
Hercular.
Hercular. Spell that for me.
Hercules, but with a lar.
Okay. Sure. And what is Hercular?
I'm the janitor.
Well, what was your fantasy job?
I was a barbarian.
Barbarian. Okay. Barbarian. And what's your race?
I'm human.
Human. And your age?
54.
54. And how long have you worked for the company?
About a month.
Okay. And do you miss adventuring?
I don't miss adventuring as much as I miss dismembering my enemies.
Yeah. So, are you having trouble? Because I mean, you're older, and you've only been with the company a month. Are you having difficulty adjusting to corporate life?
Yes, I have to resist the urge to shove my mop handle in certain people.
Yeah. I want to say that maybe you've already been to sensitivity training at least twice in the first month.
Definitely.
Yeah. And how'd that go?
Not well. I'm on double probation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And janitor, yep. So barbarians typically come from places that are not they're outsiders, right? So where do you come from? Like, obviously the place you come from is maybe not as civilized as where you are now.
Yes, I hail from the realm of Aramea.
Here, all right. And what made you choose the corporate life after being a barbarian for so long?
During the pandemic, all the enemies just chose to stay inside, so kind of had no one to kill.
Okay, so there was a great pandemic. It's over now, but like, you know, all the
Pandemic.
all the bad people are just basically they gave up. They're
Yes.
they're on unemployment, and they don't see any need to do the bad things anymore.
Yes. Why rob a bank when you can rob the people?
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. And what have you had any interactions with Bilbo?
I have not yet met the shifty little man.
But you've heard him. His reputation precedes him, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Anything else you'd like to tell me about Hercular?
He's 6'7".
Okay, big dude. All right,
And
cool. So does the janitor outfit, does it not fit very well?
no, it looks like I'm wearing a crop top.
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine there's been some like promises to like get you a uniform that fits, you know, once your 90 days is over.
Yes.
Cool. All right, cool. So anything else about Hercular?
He likes to wear dresses on Monday.
Cool. Is that met with any resistance? I mean, has anyone said anything? I mean, you've only been there a month, so there's only been like 3 or 4 Mondays, right? So
Yes.
it's still an emerging trend.
It's part of his religion, so they have to allow it.
Okay. All right. Cool. What is his religion?
That one with the anime thighs.
That's absolute territory.
Yeah.
He follows the religion of absolute territory. That's fantastic. Does he try and spread his religion to others?
Not really. He'd rather keep it all for himself.
Yeah. Cool. Cool deal. All right. Amanda, what's your character's name?
Brunhilde.
Runehilda?
Brune.
Brune, okay. Brunhilda. And what was your fantasy job?
Emulator.
Okay. And what's your race?
Troll.
Nice. And age?
22.
Pretty young for a troll. And how long have you worked for the company?
Not long.
More or less
Not
than a
long.
year?
Probably less than a year, yeah.
6 months? 3 months?
6 months.
6 months? All right, cool. And what is your corporate job?
Accountant.
Of course.
Sure, why not? I thought it'd be funny.
No one asks you questions when you're an accountant.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So let me ask this question. So you're an emulator. Is that like a family thing, or how did you become an emulator?
I like fire.
So is emulator like more of a hobby?
Yeah, I kind of got pulled in, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was a cult, but it was just kind of a sketchy group of people.
So you joined this co-op of fire users.
Hey, now I just
Cool. No, I got it. It
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So given your age, I doubt maybe you've done you've not done any actual adventuring, which is why I'm saying emulator is probably a hobby.
yeah, absolutely.
So you've never actually been an adventurer. You've maybe as a child when you were a child there were adventurers, but by the time you became an adult, that was like over and done with. And so, what did you go to school for accounting? I'd imagine. I think that's probably a degree type of job.
Well, it was more of the bookkeeping level.
Yeah. So are your parents proud of you being an accountant?
Since I'm an actual accountant, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So now I assume you're like entry level accountant, so you're not like
Yeah.
you're not balancing the books necessarily. You're
I get paid for shit.
yeah.
Sometimes I like to burn things that I shouldn't because they don't pay me well enough.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I mean, maybe you finished your accounting degree with the expectation and the hope that you'd be making lots of money, and then when you got the job force, that just wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Have you had any interactions with Bilbo?
Yeah.
Cool. And how's that gone?
He sucks.
Yeah. Tell me about a time when Bilbo tried to throw you under the bus.
When does that not happen? Just being real shifty, real quiet. Since I can be a little sneaky with my skill, I'm not gonna lie, I might have set him on fire a time or two. I mean, obviously, it wasn't a serious fire.
Yeah.
Just enough to wig him out and make him paranoid.
All right. So, yeah. Anything else you want to tell me about Brunhilde?
Not really.
Okay, cool. So I'm going back to Mark real quick. Mark.
Yeah.
I think there might have been a time when there was a magic wand like left in the toilet. It was clogging it up, and Bilbo. It had your name on the side of it, and Bilbo pointed it out to someone.
I'm sure he did.
But like, I think
Okay.
maybe you had lost said wand like
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
several months prior.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was found out that like it wasn't you, you know.
Oh yeah.
But he definitely tried to stick it to you.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Sure
All right.
he did.
Let's talk about some bonds, right? Let's talk about how you characters kind of know each other, real quick. Does anyone want to go first on that? The cat wants to go first, or the child. I don't know which that is. Mark, how do you know Carl?
What did Carl? Oh yeah, Carl. Yeah.
He's the cleric HR guy.
Oh yeah, the cleric HR guy.
Maybe you guys even possibly adventured together before all the corporate stuff. I don't know.
It's a possibility. Carl don't really know any spells to heal you. I don't think too much.
Yeah.
But he's
I do know spells to kill you.
yeah, he does know spells to kill you though.
Yeah.
Called punch.
But I mean, I mean, did you guys know each other before working in the office, or did you only meet after working in the office? Did you all have like a poker game, or like how do you know each other?
I knew him after he started working at the office.
Okay. All right. Cool.
He comes to watch the Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Nice. Do you ever participate in the Fight Club, Mark?
Sure do.
Yeah.
but you know, nobody tells. Oh yeah, well I guess you know Carl does know I'm kind of a wizard because you know setting people on fire is not really. Probably should.
Hey, it
He
ain't
doesn't
against the
talk about
rules.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And Mark, how do you know Brunhilde? Or Brunhilde, how do you know Mark?
I haven't written it down yet.
I know, you just gotta make it up.
Mark, how do you know me? Can James even hear us anymore?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how you know me?
Oh, you were saying. Oh my God, my brain just like stopped. Listen, when you said Mark, I'm just sitting there going.
Who does Mark
Yeah.
be?
Who's
I don't
Mark?
know.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Mark? What's up?
Long pause.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, dude.
She keeps trying to ask me about fire spells, but I have to tell her that I don't know any fire spells.
So Brunhilde, you clearly know that Mark is a wizard, then I guess.
Yeah.
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 Let's
Mark
be
called
honest.
out.
Everyone actually knows Mark is a wizard.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Now, do you ever catch flack from the other office people when you associate with the male guy?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't know.
I can hear you. I got to pull a tick
I
out of
didn't know
this
if there
dog.
was-
I mean, it's not Bilbo, so.
Right. Cool. And let's see. Has Mark ever like done you a favor, Brunhilde? Like, has he ever like saved your bacon or something? You know, because you only been coming 6 months. Like, you ever make a mistake and Mark like helped you fix it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was
And in return, you know, I additionally set Bilbo on fire another time, you know, for the toilet thing.
Yeah. Cool. So Mark's gone. We lost Mark.
I'm here. I
he's
had to
here.
pull a tick. I had to pull a tick out of dog's ear.
Okay. Mark, how do you know Hercular, the janitor?
Oh, the janitor. I forgot what he said. He did more than just janet.
He's also a barbarian. He's only been with the company for a month.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I met him after he started working here.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He still wants to kill a lot of things, but I mean,
Yeah. So are you trying to help him assimilate to a corporate lifestyle?
Sure, but
Like teaching him how to navigate the bureaucracy.
well, I take him to the Fight Club so he can kill a couple things without killing everybody here.
Yeah. So Hercular, you also participate in the Fight Club?
Of course.
Yeah. Cool. And how do you feel about Mark? Has he been helping you out?
Yes, he's a great guy.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you guys are you sort of on the same sort of I guess tier of the corporate ladder. All right. Let's talk to Carl. Carl, you want to tell me about some bonds? You got some stuff figured out?
Sure. Mark's been on thin ice with all that magic,
Yeah.
so I'm keeping a close eye on him.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about Mark personally, though?
Nah, he's alright.
Yeah. I mean, he comes to your Fight Club.
Just like firing people.
Yeah. Cool.
To be fair, we have people that I've fired before that still come to the Fight Club.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And what about Brunhilde?
I don't talk to broads.
Jesus.
So, what about the new barbarian Hercular? I imagine he's been pretty
Amazing,
I mean,
amazing fighter.
yeah. So I bet he's been pretty popular at the Fight Club. A lot of bets.
Getting real tired of having to heal his opponents.
Yeah. Cool.
The only reason I have cure moderate wounds.
All right. Let's see. All right. Yep. All right. Cool. And Hercular. How do you do you have any dealings with Brunhilde?
I collect her trash and I keep it.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. That's not creepy at all.
It's not creepy at all.
Nope. Yeah. I mean, she is an accountant. I get it. She has an only numbers. It's fine.
I make math sexy.
Yeah. It's that Pythagorean theorem. All right, cool.
Such an acute angle.
Yeah. Yep. But she's up too. She doesn't get it. Can I be blunt with you? You're a little obtuse. Anyways. Yep, things. All right. So, yeah, you guys all work in the office building there, and you're all at you're all at a meeting. It's a company-wide meeting. They brought everybody together, and so the sort of the head manager, the manager of the managers, is standing up there, and he's talking about how sales are up and the numbers are looking good, and the company's thriving, and he's talking about margins and team building and just all this sort of like corporate speak, and then he says to let you all know that we appreciate you so much, and that you're doing such a good job. Here's like some cheese pizza. And so like they've ordered in some pizza and some generic store brand soda, and so you're all
At least it's not donuts.
you're all It's donut pizza.
I have trauma from donuts. You get bad news when you get donuts.
Later in the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're all sort of eating your pizza, and so because some of you guys know each other, you're all sort of in the same circle of employees that are sort of together talking, and one of the guys who works in the quality department. He's an orc named Ted. His name's Ted Hawkins. Yeah. He says, "Hey guys, so have you heard the news about Bilbo?"
Is he dead yet?
Did he die?
He says, "No." He says, he's got some dirt on one of the accountants. He heard the accountants has got like a side job, doing something called only numbers. I don't know, and so he's gonna go report it to the bigwigs a little later today, and he's gonna try and get them fired. Yeah, and then also the word on the street is if that happens, he's gonna get promoted, and he's gonna be sort of the general manager of maintenance, finance, and human resources. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well,
That means I might get to fire someone soon.
under my breath says, sounds like it's time to kill Bilbo.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And one last thing. He says, I was talking to him. He says, first thing he's going to do when he's appointed is he's going to stop that illegal fighting ring because he hates it.
I would like to see him try.
Yeah. He says, yeah. But you know, I mean, if something were to happen to Bilbo, you know, I don't think anyone would care.
Well, let's murder him.
And he's like, there's only one problem. You see, Bilbo's got like these people that are following because they know he's getting this promotion, and so like they think if they're loyal to him when he gets the promotion, that they'll give them promotions too. Yeah, they're all just a bunch of goblins. I mean, literally, they're all goblins. He says, but if you catch him on the way up, I think you could get him.
Well, guess it's time to kill Bilbo.
I'm going to proceed to pull out my holy symbol of the divine, which is a can of beer, and crack it open. Just, alright, let's go.
He's like, oh, but wait. There's one last thing. I heard that Bilbo has got a sacred item that's giving him power. I don't know what it is, but it could potentially make him very dangerous.
It's probably meth, but alright, let's go.
He's like, alright, well, it's all going down on the top floor, so you got to make your way up. I know that. Yeah. And then he's like, all right, well, I'm going to go eat some more of that cheese pizza. It's pretty good. Yeah. And he just like walks off.
Does it taste like betrayal?
I'm going to begin casually strolling towards either the elevator, if it exists, or the stairs.
Yeah, there is an elevator. So there's a crowd of people, and there's like several of them waiting at the elevator. There's probably like 10 people just waiting in front of it, to get on it.
Out of my way, you're fired.
So yeah, you say that, and one of them is as an elf, and the elf works in sales and transactions, and he says, "Ha! You can't fire me. I'd own you sooner than I'd be fired."
All right, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Roll for it.
No, I'm not.
What were you trying to cast?
Fear. Cause fear.
Yeah. So the elf sees you casting, and he pulls out a calculator, and he starts just fiercely typing away at it, and then you see like a shield pop up, and it blocks your field spell and repels it towards you.
Sweet.
Yeah. So now you're afraid, and you go running, screaming through the crowd.
Only away from the elevator. It's cast on a specific object.
Yeah, you're like desperately afraid of the elevator now.
All right, I'm taking the stairs. I'll see y'all up there.
What about the rest of you? What are the rest of you trying to do?
To get past this guy?
Well, Carl was going to the elevator, with the intent of killing Bilbo, and you guys potentially maybe, in the same boat, since he's going to make all your lives miserable otherwise.
Yeah, we should probably head for the stairs.
Yeah.
Are you haunted? You're looking around like you're haunted.
Huh,
So
me?
Is there a
Yes.
ghost in your apartment?
Oh, no, my grandmother turned on the TV, and I'm like, please don't let it be loud.
I don't hear it.
Okay.
Grandmas are the real ghosts.
I guess we're taking the stairs since this guy wants to make our
Yeah.
life horrible.
Yeah.
To the stairs!
To the stairs.
Cool. Just as well, because if you got in the elevator, you wouldn't have needed an access key to reach the higher floors, which none of you have the ability to do. So, all right, cool. So yeah, you all head for the stairs, and you start climbing. So let me get everyone to roll Defy Danger with Dex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's flat. Alright, that's fine.
Cool. Even though I got short legs, I'm pretty decent with stairs.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, Mark, no. And wow. Okay.
Wizards don't walk.
Yeah.
You threw yourself up the stairs.
So yeah, you guys you're trailing up the stairs, and then Hercular, you miss a step and fall, and Mark is behind you, and you crash into Mark, and you and Mark fall down a number of flights before you end up stopping, and you both take 8 damage. 8 damage.
Oh my god.
Thank God. Minus armor?
Yeah, minus armor.
Good
As
Lord.
you finally land at the bottom of the 4th floor staircase. So Carl and Brunhilde, you're maybe 4 floors up from that, and they've just thudded down the bottom. What do you look down and ask if they're okay, or what are you doing?
Yeah, sure.
Ah!
Wow.
Walk much?
So about that time, the door from the 8th floor flies open.
What's my armor?
I don't know.
What armor did you put on? Oh wait, no, you're an immolator.
You have no
Armor,
armor.
you don't have armor.
Nope.
Yay! Okay.
What happens is if you roll and you take damage on an odd number, you roll a d4 and you can do a thing with that. I can't remember what it is. It's on your sheet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So while you guys are looking down,
When you take damage and that damage is odd after armor, roll a d4 and either add that many uses to your burning brand if active, take the result forward to summon your burning brand, or reduce the damage by that amount.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to read that again, but that's okay.
It's
I'll
fighting
find
fire with fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the chat log is like way behind. All right. Anyways, so yeah, you guys are standing on the 8th floor, and about that time, the door bursts open, and these 2 goblins walk in, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing in here?"
Fuck you, I go where I want.
He says, "This isn't your floor."
I take another sip of my beer. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Fight me.
He says, "Are you drinking on the job?"
Flip him the bird.
He's like, "Don't you work for HR?"
I am the law.
He says, "You're not the law. You're only the hand of the law. And I don't see the body around here. You're just a useless hand."
No one likes a useless hand.
And then the other one looks at you and says, "Shut up, child."
Whatever.
Why does these goblins always got to talk trash? You know what? I'm casting fireball on one of these goblins.
Now they're standing right in front of Carl and Brunhilde, so
Hey, Carl and Ruhilda, you better duck because this is gonna hurt. Fine, I'll cast magic missiles. Yeah, that's probably gonna. That'll be an easier one.
okay.
Okay. Just remember that. Roll 2. Oh, that's right. 2, 2, 2. And since that's that's. Oh, no. Ooh, that was almost too many. Sorry. Bloop. Oh yeah, that's not even gonna happen either.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So
Yeah.
You go to cast magic missile, but it like pings on one of the railings because you're shooting up 4 flights of stairs, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It pings up one of the railings and goes wild and starts just ricocheting all over the place. Can I get everyone to roll Defy Danger?
This was a terrible idea. I'm so sorry.
On what?
Roll on Dex.
Yeah. Okay. I don't make it, y'all.
Oh, I really kind of wish I would have got that a while ago.
Yeah.
Hercular doesn't dodge, he just takes all the punches.
Yeah. So
Why dodge when you look this good?
the rocket makes it to the top of the stairs and hits Brunhilde in the face, and then bounces back down the stairs and just like hits Hercular in the chest. And what's the damage on magic missile?
It's
2d4 or something.
2d4.
Yeah. Cool. So let's see. D4. Yeah, so you guys would take 6 damage as the magic missile pings around the room.
Okay.
Yep. And the 2 goblins start just laughing maniacally. They're like, they think that they're some sort of heroes or adventurers. They're so useless. Why don't you go back to your cubicles and die like the corporate slaves you are?
I'm so gonna kill these guys.
I want to watch them bleed.
Yeah. Let's see, Brunhilde, what are you doing? You got hit in the face with a missile.
Well, I guess I'm just going to try to summon Burning Brand. Let's see how that goes. It does not.
Jesus. What? Isn't that on your wisdom or something? Your intellect?
It's on con.
Oh, and you didn't put any points in your constitution?
I kind of hastily threw this character together,
No,
and
that's
there's
great.
a lot of different things you can use. So sure,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're built for the office, not for the field.
Absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. You catch part of the staircase on fire instead of summoning Brand.
Sweet.
And so
It's what I do.
the railing beside you catches fire and starts to burn.
I point and I go, I meant to do that. That was intentional.
Yeah. The goblins still just sort of like they're still just laughing. One was rolling on the ground, and you hear the one that's not rolling on the ground. He says, "Wait till I tell Bilbo. Just more flames for the fire, literally."
Maybe he'll die from laughter.
Yeah. Hercular, what are you doing?
I'm thinking about beating one goblin with the other goblin.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Are you gonna run up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. Roll on Dex for getting up the stairs.
Oh boy.
Yeah, quickly.
Mm.
Yeah. So you run up the stairs. On your way up, you sort of trip and just sort of like stub your toe. So you'll take a -1 on your next roll. But you do like make it to the top of the stairs where the 2 goblins are. And then what do you want to do? You want to hit one guy?
I want to grab the chatty one and then beat the other one with him.
You roll on strength.
Aww.
So you grab the one goblin, and you find him to be rather greasy.
Ew.
And he just slips right through your hands, and it throws you off balance, and you just like fall back against the wall, taking just 2 damage as you land and hit your head on the wall a little bit. Carl, what's happening? These goblins are just—they're not even attacking you, and they're destroying you.
I'm gonna casually walk up the stairs, sip my beer, spit it into the air, as my god would want, and then tackle not greasy.
The one that's rolling around the floor laughing?
Probably also
Yes.
greasy.
I mean, he might also be greasy, but we'll find out. Yeah, so just roll on strength, I guess.
That's an 8.
Cool. Yeah. You do tackle him. How do you? I mean, are you like bear hugging him, or are you just like landing on top of him? How are you doing it?
I'm going in for a headlock.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you go in for a headlock, and so you've got him like in the embrace, but he opens his mouth as you go to do it, and then like bites down on your arm. So you've got him in a headlock, but he's also clamped down onto your arm with his teeth, and you take just 2 damage from the bite as he sort of just like latched onto you.
So I never described this. I'm wearing dress pants, a dress shirt, and a tie, but I have the sleeves ripped off of the dress shirt.
Okay, yeah, cool. And so the chatty, greasy one says when you do that, he's like, "Hey, you let him go! This is not a place of violence. This is a place of business."
Fuck you!
Cool. And Mark, what's up?
Well, yeah. The only thing I can do is cast another magic missile.
Yeah, I mean, you can make your way up to the top of the stairs if you wanted.
I mean, okay, I'll go to the top of the stairs.
Okay. You can
Do the DBZ! I'm shouting at Mark.
you can do it quickly and roll Defy Danger on Dex, or you can take a turn just to do it casually. It's sort of.
I'll do Defy Danger.
Okay. Yeah, roll 2d6 on your Dex.
Well, I didn't even use Dex, and my Dex would have.
Yeah. You like dart up
Easily.
there very quickly. Yeah. And then what do you want to do?
Oh, I definitely want to cast magic missile once again.
At the greasy one?
Yeah, at the greasy one. Oh yeah, that's definitely happening.
Yeah. Do you just fire it point blank in his face?
Yeah, so I'm gonna fire at point blank in his face.
Yeah, do it.
Laugh at this, motherfucker.
We're all going to jail after this.
Yeah, that's probably true.
If we can't kill the witnesses,
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled.
And on 11, can't you empower it if you want to, or is that something?
No, well, that's 11. Is it?
It's on a 10 plus. Can't you empower?
It is 10 plus.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I could empower it. Yeah, I'll just make that do double damage.
Okay. Cool. The magic missile, like it just like blows right through his head, and he dies.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were laughing.
Yeah, so
it ain't funny now, is it?
So I mean, if we're painting the scene, like you run up there, put your hand right in his face, and just like poof, magic missile in his head, sort of just like, his brain matter just comes out the back of his head with the missile.
The kung fu is strong with this one.
The one clamped down on Carl's arm, just sort of like starts like wide-eyed, shaking his head, like I mean, his mouth's full of arm, and Carl's squeezing him. What is?
Oh yeah.
What is Broomhilda doing?
Let's try the burning brand again.
Okay.
God help me. Nope, that's not happening.
Cool. Yeah. You
Yeah,
catch the
it's like we can
staircase
actually.
more on fire, and you take some fire damage because it's like
Okay, well.
it's almost like an explosion that's happening
Carl's
beside
like,
you now.
God damn it! This is why we don't let women fight.
So yeah, so you take 3 fire damage.
Okay, I gotta figure out that odd thing then.
Yeah.
When you take odd damage, you could negate the damage if you roll a 1d4. Or, yeah, that's about all you really have that you can do with it right now.
Yep. Okay. D4. Alright,
Cool.
I guess
So,
I negate that
does no
damage.
damage to you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you absorb it or
I am
whatever.
immune to fire for now.
All right, cool.
Until it hits the gas line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn this place down before we get anything done.
Hercular, what are you doing? The staircase is on fire. Carl's got one in his arms. Mark just blew one apart.
Hercular, punch him!
I will do what I do second best. I will punch him.
Yeah, go for it.
I've got to ask what's first.
Cleaning
flex.
toilet.
You were going to punch him for sure.
Mhm.
Roll some damage. Okay. Is that all? You don't get any other rolls?
No.
Okay. Would you want to roll an additional d6 opening yourself to damage?
Sure.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna probably kill him, for sure. Where do you punch him?
In the big mouth.
I mean, right now his mouth's around Carl's arm, so you'd be punching Carl's arm if that's the case.
Sorry, Carl. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, that's fine. It's up to you.
I punch him in the gut.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you punch him in the gut, and immediately lets go of Carl. Carl, the force of the punch pushes you back a little bit, and the when he comes off of your arm, he sort of throws up all over Hercular. It's blood, it's vomit, and goblins don't have the best of diet. So Hercular, once your clothes are saturated with this vomit, you smell really terrible now.
Well, I mean, he was just in the men's room, so...
Yes.
So, but yeah.
I was wrist deep in poopy!
So yeah, he's.
And they don't have latex gloves big enough to fit me, so I have to barehand it.
Yeah. So yeah, but he's dead now. And you guys are back in the staircase to continue your.
Cool, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Yeah, cast a spell.
Sweet. I'm animating him. I now have a zombie.
Cool.
Necromancy.
Boom,
Wizard,
and a
huh?
4. So not only do I have an undead goblin, it has plus 2 HP for each level I have, plus its initial 1. It has a functioning brain and can complete complex tasks, and does not appear obviously dead.
Okay.
Plus it's talented, and it gets 1 stat that has a plus 2.
Cool.
Awesome. Now I've got to do all that. This is a horrible decision.
On the 7 to 9, because it's cast a spell, right? So.
Yep. I will lose that spell. That's fine.
All right. So yeah, you've got yourself an undead goblin. You said he has intelligence?
No. It has a functioning brain and can complete complex tasks.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, you ain't gonna play me like that, Mike.
I just want to know if he could talk. That's all I wanted to know.
Well, I would assume that talking is a complex task, so I can make him talk.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. So you've got your undead. Is anyone a little put off by the fact that he just zombified the goblin? I mean,
We work in a corporate setting. We're very familiar with zombies.
Also, Brunhilde, this is probably a little more intense than what you're used to as an accountant.
I had a rough childhood.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
This is nothing. We're good.
And Hercular, it's just, 1 month on the job. How do you feel about these turn of events?
Once you've seen what I've seen in the toilets, this is no surprise.
Well, also, I may have had to use this before and then have them quit when he's accidentally killed them in the Fight Club.
And then also Mark, as sort of the veteran employee here, you've got the most time served. Have you ever gotten into a scenario that's crazy before at work, or is this pretty out there?
This one's pretty out there, but it's okay. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look for his name tag.
Yeah. Okay. Roll discern realities.
Do I have to discern realities? I can tell him to just give me his ID.
We're gonna see if he has a name tag. Really, that's what I'm using it for.
Okay. He does.
He definitely has a name tag. Yeah. His name is Gimli.
Oh, of course.
Cool. Alright, Gimli, you're gonna follow my instructions. You're gonna follow my instructions closely. Follow me, keep your mouth shut, get us where we need to go.
He goes, okay.
Jesus.
Yep, that seems normal.
Yeah, so he keeps leading you up the stairs, right? So you get to like the 11th floor, and Gimli is like, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna forget it. Gimli is like, we must stop on this floor. Need access card for higher floors. And drool's just coming out of his mouth.
Oh, I guess we have to stop on this floor.
That sounds important.
I feel like he's trying to tell us something. Hey guys, I had a brilliant idea. Why don't we stop at this floor and go get an access card?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
He's like, good plan, boss.
Jesus.
What are we at this point?
He pulls out a
We're
calculator.
monsters.
He pulls out a calculator and he starts punching on it and he says, I calculate that you are smart.
What did I say about keeping your mouth shut?
You look, he spelled out boobies on the calculator.
Yeah, his mouth is gaping open when you said it. He just goes,
That was so audible.
and he just looks up at you. Holding,
All right, let's go.
holding the calculator. And he shakes his head.
I'm gonna peek at the calculator.
It says boobies.
You know what? I'm starting to feel kind of bad for killing this one.
So, all right, and you guys just left the dead body in the stairwell, I guess.
It's gonna be on fire in like 5 minutes. It's fine.
Can
I mean,
burn it?
I mean, I'm sure Hercular is just gonna have to clean that up later, anyways.
Yeah. No, I have adventuring gear. Can I retcon and like drop a box of matches beside him?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
There we go. I've kept us out of jail, boys.
So, anyways, yeah. So you get on the 11th floor, and so this is where a lot of the middle management have their cubicles, and then there are some like offices along the walls, actual offices. So the guys in the cubicles, they might have access to like the next couple of floors, or the guy in the cubicles. The guy in the offices will probably have like a higher level of clearance because they're the managers of middle management.
Plus, it's easier to murder someone in an enclosed space.
Also, no one on this floor actually does anything. They just manage. They're all just managers. So they don't actually do anything other than bother other people about the work that they're doing.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And
I feel like I work on this floor. I do nothing but fire people.
yeah. You don't have an office, right? I mean, it's you're a floater.
I shouldn't even have a manager for that matter.
I'll be right back, guys. I think there's something in my eye.
They're just like, hey, we need you to go fire a person. I'm like, all right.
You have a walkie. You're just on patrol. Yeah. You know what, Carl? Your boss works on this floor. What's his name?
Sinbad.
Sinbad. Do you like your boss?
Yeah, he tells me who to fire.
Cool. So, are you? Would you try and maybe get a card from him, or find out maybe who to get a card from him, or are you're just gonna avoid that altogether?
Well, he knows about the Fight Club, so I'm gonna go talk to him.
Cool. Yeah. So, you wade through the cubicles until you arrive at Sinbad's cubicle. What is Sinbad? What's race is he?
He's a drow elf.
All right, cool. You arrive at
This could help. We'll see.
Sinbad's cubicle. So when you walk up to Sinbad's cubicle, he's sitting there. He's just like writing an email. He's just furiously typing away. You see words on his screen just briefly that say like actualize and synergy and margins.
Shit on Deborah's desk.
Jebra.
Then he doesn't initially see you, and you can see on his cubicle there's like pictures of like his wife and his kids, and there's a little like bobblehead of Woodsy Tiger, the golfer, so that's what he's got on his desk. He's wearing like full suit and tie. He's got like loafers on. His hair is slicked back.
I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, boss."
And he's like, "Oh," and then like you see him immediately minimize his email, and he's like, "Carl, what are you doing on this floor?"
Can I pull out footage from our last Fight Club from my adventuring bag?
You can just pull out your fantasy cell phone.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna be like, I got footage from the last fight.
And he's like,
figured you'd be interested.
He's like, oh, I mean, it's work hours, Carl. The first rule is we don't talk about it.
Well, the thing is, I kind of need your help.
He's like, well, what do you need me for? I mean, I tell you what to do. It's not really how this works.
What's his name?
Sinbad?
No.
Oh,
the dude we're going to kill. Bilbo. Listen, Bilbo's trying to throw a lot of people under the bus, and it's going to net him a higher position than even you've got. If we don't deal with this situation, he's going to end Fight Club.
He's like, oh, effing Bilbo. He says, listen, man, I've done everything I can to get Bilbo fired, but, like, they just won't do it. I can't get the okay, you know? I mean, what does that guy even do?
Beats the hell out of me. I don't know.
So, listen, we have a solution to getting rid of Bilbo, but we need an access card to some of the higher floors so we can stop him before he gets up to the boss's office.
He says, an access card? Where are you going to get one of those?
So that we can get up to the higher floors before he gets to the boss and stop him.
I know, I'm saying, where are you going to get one?
Ah. I figured you might have the knowledge.
Oh, I mean, you know, I'd love to help, but I mean, I can't give you mine. Those things are ID tagged. Like they can tell who goes where. And
Know anyone who's particularly lazy about where they lay all their stuff?
he says, well, everyone usually keeps them on a lanyard around their neck. He says, I mean, I guess you could steal one off of somebody, maybe.
Could I decapitate someone?
He says, whoa! I mean, that's probably a little... Who are you?
Oh, he should know if he's watching the Fight Club footage.
Yeah, but he's like, you're that guy from the Fight Club, but
You know,
what do you do?
also could do Laura Flame to figure out how to get who we should get the ID card from.
Well, hey, he's gonna help you. There's just you're having a conversation, but right now he's like trying to figure out like he's like Carl, who are all these people? Because he's sort of just not realizing you've got like an entourage with you now.
There's some assistants.
He says, "Oh, well, I mean, that one's got like a maintenance staff uniform, and is that guy from the mailroom?"
Hey, don't you worry about where I'm from.
And he's like,
You know,
You should know who I am. I bring you your mail.
I mean, I'm just saying, if he's from the mailroom, he should have access to the higher floors.
he's only the bottom floor mailroom.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind.
Fair enough.
And then he looks over at Brunhilde and he's like, "You look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?"
Maybe.
He says, "What do you do?"
I'm an accountant.
He says, "Oh, that sounds terribly boring."
Sometimes.
He says, "Do you know Cindy?"
Cindy from...
"From accounting."
Yeah.
"Cool. Yeah. Yeah, Cindy. Yeah, Cindy. Anyways." And then he looks over at his desk with where the picture of his wife and kids are, and he's like, "Yeah. Anyways."
He just turns the picture down.
He's like, "Yeah, so Carl, so yeah, I mean, there's well, there's that guy, Frodo. Frodo's, well, he's an ass. No one here likes Frodo. He's friends with Bilbo, you know." He says, he goes to the bathroom like 10 times a day, and it's like on the half hour, I think he's due like another 5 minutes, and he never goes to like, the general use bathroom. He's always going to the uppers bathroom. He's not supposed to be there. So you can probably catch him in there, maybe steal his lanyard while he's in the bathroom, just kind of get it off of him. I don't know.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Listen, I've got to go take a dump now, so I'll see you later.
He says, "Yeah, I don't need to know that." So I mean, I hope everything comes out
God
okay.
damn it! Wink, wink, said bad. Wink, wink.
He says, "I don't. Is that? I don't. Is that a TikTok thing?"
See you later, boss.
Okay, bye. Yeah, I'll call you if I need you. Yeah. So
I'm heading to the bathroom.
yeah. What are the rest of you doing? Because as soon as Carl walks away, he just looks at you guys and he's like,
Gimli's following me, of course.
he's like, okay, you guys, please go away.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, Thanks.
Can I take your trash, sir?
He looks down at it, and there's like 3 things in there, and he's like, I mean,
Please, sir.
sure, if that's, yeah. I mean, do you work for the upper floors?
No.
He says, it says trainee on your badge. Where's your handler?
I had a match with him in the Fight Club last week. He hasn't recovered.
Oh. Okay. Sure. And then he sort of turns around and 6 foot down, and he's like, I think I'm gonna have to get Carl to do something about this. Do you take his trash?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. He pretends like you're not even there after that point. Completely ignores your existence. So, Carl, you and Gimli in the bathroom. Are you just laying in wait?
Yeah, I'm still sipping on my beer.
Yeah. Do you even know what Frodo looks like?
No.
Yeah. So yeah, you're in the bathroom, and it's about 4 minutes till the half hour, and a regular elf just walks in. Are you in a stall, or are you just hanging out in the bathroom?
I'm washing my hands,
Okay.
quote unquote.
Yeah. So the regular elf walks in, and he looks over at you and like the Gimli, and he's like, "Oh, Gimli, how's it going?" And Gimli just like looks at you.
I nod.
And Gimli just like goes, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And he's like, Gimli, or something wrong with your mouth? And Gimli's like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And he points at you, and he's like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He's like, Gimli, you look a little sick too. And he looks at you.
No, he looks perfectly fine for a full day.
Then he looks at you, and he's like, and who are you?
Oh, I'm here to help Gimli out. He burned his mouth on pizza earlier.
He's like, yeah, I always tell him stop eating that garbage, but goblins.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Garbage.
Didn't catch your name.
Me? Oh, well, my name's Aragorn.
Good to meet you.
Cool.
Alright, Gimli, you got that meeting here soon, so let's go. And I'm gonna stand outside the door.
And Gimli's coming with you?
Of course.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So the elf sort of like does his business, and then he like you hear the flush, and then he like goes to leave. As he's leaving, another a hobgoblin is passing him, and as he's passing him, Aragorn just kind of like looks at him and says, "Frodo," and Frodo says, "Aragorn," and then Frodo walks into the bathroom, and Aragorn walks away.
Now I walk back into the bathroom. Gimli in tow.
Cool. What are the rest of you doing right now? Are you just awkwardly standing around in the office?
Just wandering around away from the other guy's desk because we were told to go away.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone was there for the fact that he's supposed to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I've been gathering a random assortment of items from the office.
roll on Dex. Well, let me ask this question: are you gathering things from the trash, or are you trying to get things from like people's desks?
From the desk.
Yeah, roll Dex.
Oh, that's -2.
-2. So you got a 2, really?
Yeah.
Or is your well, no, okay.
You can't have a -2.
Yeah, you can only have a -1.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Oh, but not the
Oh,
plus
so it's
2.
4.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
so
not
it's
the
4.
plus
Okay.
2, just
Yeah.
4.
All right, cool. I mean, either way, it's fail. Yeah. You get like a pencil off someone's desk, and then like the very next person, you go to their desk, and it's this ogre with really thick glasses, and he's kind of hunched over. He has a chair that's too small and a desk that's too short, so he's just like hunched over, like typing, and he's got this red stapler, and you go to take his red stapler, and as soon as you go to take it, he punches you square in the face, and he's like, "My stapler, don't touch my stapler," and you're gonna take some damage from that for sure. 3 damage as he punches you a couple of feet away, and then he like takes a stapler and he just slides it closer to him and continues like typing on his computer.
You dare strike a member of the Janitorial Legion?
He's like, "It's my stapler. She's been doing with this place for 35 darn years, and you never get a raise, and you stapler, and you don't PT reports." And he's just like mumbling to himself the whole time.
Perhaps I should befriend him before he goes postal.
So if you try to talk to him, he's basically going to not engage too much. Mark, what is Mark doing?
Mark is just sitting over in a corner looking at all these people and going, if I just set a fire here, this will burn to a crisp. But none of these people have done anything to me, so I'll just sit and watch them.
Yeah. All right. So you're just standing awkwardly in the middle of the room.
Just over in the corner.
Yeah.
Over in the corner.
Yeah. You've gotten some glances, but no one's approached you yet. And Brunhilde, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go hide in the corner and like kind of look into the fire and see if I should be doing anything right now.
So the young troll, which probably sticks out like a sore thumb a little bit, goes and crouches in the corner, and people are definitely like,
is talking to a fire in her hand.
yeah, people are definitely kind of like, what the heck? It's like you hear one guy just mutter to himself, "Effing Tuesdays, god damn it."
Yeah, Tuesdays. That's exactly what's happening here. Nothing else. Nothing else
All right.
at all.
Is that something you need to roll
Let's
for,
see.
the whole fire thing? I don't remember.
Wisdom. So give me, yeah.
Roll it. Keep rolling.
I fail.
You're good with numbers, not fire.
You see reruns of public television.
Honestly, not bad.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? I'm
I'll
down.
take it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't discern anything interesting or relevant from it.
It's just the Andy Griffith show.
In fact,
Oh God.
You see this pearl vampire, and all he does is go 1 2 3
Oh, that's what's after 2. Fuck.
So Carl, you follow in after Frodo into the bathroom with Gimli in tow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you follow him in?
I'm gonna watch him. Does he go into a stall or does he go to the urinal?
Goes to the urinal.
Okay.
And do you just stand there and look at him while he's doing his business?
I get up behind him and headlock him.
Okay. Roll dex
Roll dex.
to headlock him. I mean, if you're just like walking up behind a guy who's at the urinal, he's gonna like see you doing that. And
His eyes should be on his dick.
no, he looks around.
Oh god, he's one of the wanderers. Ew. Well, 12.
Yeah. So you get him before he really notices. So yeah,
And once again, I'm gonna put my bicep directly into his mouth.
Yeah. You roll some damage too while you're at it.
Okay.
Also, he's a hobgoblin and you're a dwarf, so you're definitely gonna have to like jump up to like get him, right?
That's fine.
Yeah. So,
Actually, for that matter, can we say I just kick the back of his knees and he falls?
okay, yeah,
And then I lock him.
Yeah, that's fine. But he's still like urinating
The
all over
damage
the
comes
place.
from the damage comes from him hitting his dick on the urinal.
Yeah, but he's still peeing everywhere. Like, because as soon as you knock him back, like it's just the stream goes up, and now the room is being covered in urine. So what are you doing? He's like, oh, he can't talk because you've got him like headlock, right? But he's struggling and making noises.
I'm gonna have Gimli keep punching him in the face.
All right, yeah. Roll on strength for Gimli, I guess. He has
Yep.
say a flat. Yeah.
That's a 12. He has a +1, technically a +2 with my roll.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. So he roll damage. He does a d6 of damage. So.
3.
Yeah. So he's punching this guy, Frodo, in the face, and it hurts him, but it's not gonna kill him or anything. And he's just sort of like struggling or whatever. And so, what are the
Roll
rest
on strength to keep it.
well, yeah. Hold on. You're doing that. What are the rest of you doing?
I guess I'm watching TV on my orb.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Hercular, what are you up to?
I want to clean up this pee-covered room.
Well, you're not in the bathroom yet.
I'm not.
Are we supposed to be in the bathroom?
You could have been. Yeah, he went to the bathroom. No, you decided to go with him. You guys just like first you were like, we're gonna stand here awkwardly, and the guy's like, please leave. And then you just like wandered around the office doing what?
While I'm here with him in the headlock, I'm just like, no, it's fine, guys. I'll deal with all the hard work.
My
I guess I
character.
suddenly remember,
yeah.
oh crap, I was
Yeah.
supposed to do something and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Can I smell the pee and then track it down and then clean it?
You know what? Roll on. I don't know, man. Roll on intelligence.
Who?
Hercular. Yeah, so you get a pretty strong pee smell, but you're not sure exactly which bathroom it's coming from, but you can smell it. There are 2 bathroom doors. Roll a d4. Okay, yeah. So you do choose the right door. You walk in, and this guy is you walk in on the scene of Carl like headlocked this guy on his knees, being punched in the face by the undead goblin and peeing all over the place. That's what you walk in on.
Oh, good of you to finally join me.
Kinky.
Cool. So about the time you walk in to this scene, the fire alarm goes off. Yeah, lights start flashing, and an alarm is going off. It's like wah, wah, wah.
Good, less witnesses.
Yeah, and you can hear like the shuffle of people as they're trying to exit the building.
Good luck taking the stairs.
Yep. So what do you guys do now?
So people are exiting the room.
Yeah,
Stealing all the things.
you're on the 11th floor.
I guess I remember I have to use the restroom, so I don't care about the fire alarm going off.
Okay. So you're going to the restroom as well?
Yeah.
Cool. Brunhilde, Mark passes you headed towards the restroom while you're watching public television. Do you follow him, or do you just keep watching public television?
Yes.
Okay. Do you watch it as you walk, or do you like put it away?
Say what?
Do you keep watching as you walk, or do you put it away?
No, I put it away.
Okay.
I
put
sure
it
can't
out.
wait for you two to walk in to a dwarf holding a hobgoblin hostage while an undead goblin repeatedly punches him in the face and a giant buff dude is just wiping piss off the walls.
Yep, and that's what you walk in on. Yeah, Mark, you walk in, and Brunhilde, I think you walk in and you like get like just one step in the door and kind of stop to survey the thing, and then Brunhilde, you kind of just like bump in the back of him, and you're a troll, so you're kind of tallish, so you can see over your shoulder
Yeah.
what's going on. So you guys walk in, and this is what's happening.
Nice. I knew I was late for something. I totally forgot.
I did not know it was this kind of party.
Oh, good of you to finally join us.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a dick all the time.
Gimli, keep punching. You're on thin ice, miss. Gimli, keep punching him in the face.
I'm always on
Carl,
thin ice.
roll 2d6 on your strength. Yeah.
I'm soaked in piss.
No, he managed to sort of like break your hold, and
Because
sort
I'm soaked in piss.
of, yeah, maybe. He breaks your hold, and he starts to bolt for the door where Mark and Brunhilde are. Hercule, you're on the floor, like wiping up the urine. So you maybe have the first chance to act. Do you act on him while you're cleaning the floor, or do you let him run by?
Yes, I will attempt to trip him.
Okay, yeah. Just rolling strength for trying to trip him. Okay, cool. Yeah, you managed to trip him, and he sort of like lands on the floor, and he slides. His head goes right in between Mark's legs. He takes roll your damage, Hercular. Nice. Yeah, he takes some considerable damage. As he hits the floor, he just like smacks his face on the floor and slides forward in the urine that's on the floor. And as his head pokes through Mark's legs, you hear him go, "Bilbo! Bilbo, help me!" And
Too late. They're leaving the floor.
So people are filtering out from different places. Brunhilde, I think you turn over and look over your shoulder, and there you see Bilbo and three goblins. Bilbo is he's the Goblin King.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So you see Bilbo and his three little goblin minions, and then he's like who is it? Who is it that just walked in the thing? Oh, what was the name of him? Frodo. He's like, "Frodo, is that you?" And he's like, "Help me, Bilbo." And he's like, why would I help you? And he's like, "I thought we were friends." And he's like, "Ha, you thought wrong."
This tracks.
What are you all doing?
I'm
Burning
gonna lean
brand.
down.
I
want to lean.
immediately cast Fireball at all three.
Are you serious?
I immediately cast Fireball at all of them. Immediately. I don't even let him say anything. I'm like, "You're going to die today, Bilbo. I'm tired of your shit." I immediately cast Fireball at Bilbo.
Okay, so you're casting Fireball. Brunhilde, you're trying to summon a burning brand.
Yes, I failed every time.
You catch on fire.
Cool.
Yeah, you're.
I am the torch.
Yeah, we're gonna damage you for this one for sure.
I
5
would
damage.
I would throw myself to kill him, but like
Yeah,
I don't want to touch him.
Your clothes are entirely on fire right now.
Okay, I don't negate that much damage.
Yeah.
I still have 4 damage. Okay.
All right. Mark, go ahead and roll for your fireball.
Oh, yeah, that's happening.
All right, roll damage.
What is the damage on that? I forget all the time. What is it? 2d6. Okay. 6.
Cool. So yeah, you cast the fireball, and just before it hits Bilbo, he grabs one of his minions and throws them at the fireball, and it burns them up, and they land on the ground all charred and crispy. And can I get everyone to roll Defy Danger on your Constitution?
Yeah.
Mark, Good.
Gimli is not so happy.
Oh yeah, I'm so good.
Yeah. So Hercular and Carl, everywhere that Bilbo goes, he just emanates this air of misery and depression, and the two of you are succumbing to his to that feeling.
No, I rolled a 10. The
Oh.
3 was for Gimli.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, okay, Gimli.
Yeah, he's treated as a player.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So Gimli and Hercular, you guys are just feeling this sense of like dread and misery, and you feel sort of just icky inside. So you'll take some -1s going forward during the fight. So
I'm a 54-year-old janitor. I hate my life.
no, that makes sense.
Come at me, bro.
So what is let's see, Brunhilde's on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark cast the fireball. What is Carl doing right now?
Carl's gonna run in for another tackle.
All right, cool. Let's so you're like the deepest into the bathroom. So you're gonna have to get by burning Brunhilde, and Mark and Hercule, who are also. I mean, you're all kind of just still looking out the bathroom door, and then you also have Frodo, who's in the floor. So you're gonna have to like dex your way over all of that.
Can't I just brute force tackle my way through it?
You can, but if you do that, then you risk you might be damaging people on your way out.
Oh well.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool.
Cool. I need all of the rest of you to roll Defy Danger.
On what?
I guess roll on Strength or Dex. You can choose which.
Okay, both of those screw me, but that's fine. Are you kidding? Brunhilde sucks.
So Carl body checks Brunhilde, who's on fire, and Brunhilde.
Can I say with the 13 that I'm aiming for the piss, so she puts herself out?
No,
not good
the
either.
13 means that you just do it with no problem. So yeah, you body check Brunhilde, and she crashes into Hercular. And Mark, you mostly dodge. You slip a little bit, but you end up catching yourself.
Slipped into people.
So yeah, Brunhilde. Carl, roll damage on Brunhilde.
3.
3. All right, so you take 3 damage, and then Brunhilde, roll damage on Hercular.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can negate that damage. I can negate one of it.
Okay.
All right. So that's -2. That's not good. Okay.
As I'm barreling through, women shouldn't fight!
Yeah, and then Hercular, you take 6 damage as she falls into you.
I am unconscious.
Cool. Good to know. We'll come back to that for sure.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, Carl, you blow by all those people, and then I guess roll on strength for the tackle of Bilbo there.
No 13!
Yeah. So you definitely tackle him. Roll damage.
4.
Cool. Yeah. All right. And so how do you tackle him? Where'd my pencil go?
I'm gonna sweep the legs.
All right. Cool. Who ate my pencil? Which one of you? Did
Me. I did.
it? No, seriously.
Oh, well.
Like, I couldn't have got. I don't know. I'll use a pen. It's fine. All right. So that was 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you sweep his legs, and you hurt his legs clearly. But as he's falling, he grabs one of the other goblins and like drags him underneath him, and he falls on top of them to cushion the blow. And the little goblin's like, ah!
Oh, and he dragged the other goblin under the butt.
Yeah. And so what is Mark doing?
Are they close to us?
You're all sort of just like right in the doorway of the bathroom.
Well, like, who's close to him? No, Carl is close to him.
And you guys still have Frodo like underneath you, sort of like he's all part of that like cluster that is what you guys are doing.
Well, okay, then I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at Frodo or whatever his name is.
Frodo.
You just like look between your legs and like fuck you.
Yeah, you can take a +1 too because he's sort of like on the ground.
Okay.
Sopping wet and his face hurts.
Okay.
Okay.
And roll for damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll kill Frodo. You're gonna lose the spell though. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't casting up a fireball from now on, guys.
Yeah. So how do you kill Frodo?
I put the wand directly in his forehead and I just fire.
Yeah. Yeah. It splatters all over the place. Hobgoblin brains everywhere.
Lovely.
Hercular sheds a tear for the mess that he'll have to clean up later. If he were alive. All right, Brunhilde, what are you doing? You're still on fire, by the way. Can you actually? Can you roll a defy danger on your?
On what?
I guess it depends on how you want to put the fire out. Do you want to roll around in the urine or?
Could she Zuko style that stuff?
She could. Yes.
Can I try that?
Yeah, if you want to.
All right, we'll see. We'll see how that goes on wisdom.
Yeah.
That should be my good one. Let's see. Da-na-na. Oh my god!
How? How is that even possible?
I have not succeeded once tonight.
All right.
Carl is just muttering under his breath. Do all the fucking work. Just.
Somehow I set myself more on fire.
You sort of explode and take 2 fire damage as you explode.
Cool.
Yeah.
She's definitely living up to her brand new adventure.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you just sort of explode, or more on fire if that's even possible. In fact, you're catching the room around you on fire.
How? Why is she here?
Turns out hobgoblin piss is flammable.
So Hercular, let me get you to roll 2d6 flat. Yeah.
It's just one of those days.
He died how he lived, cleaning up piss.
Covered in piss.
Yeah.
That's not his.
Yeah. So yeah, Hercular. The misery and pain and suffering emanating from Bilbo takes a hold of your corpse and gives it new life. And you can it's sort of an out of body experience. Like you're floating away from your body, and you can see your body start to stand back up, with just like the eyes are rolled back in its head, and it just starts muttering like misery, suffering, everything is terrible.
Oh shit, we got zombies again? Fuck.
Yeah. And it's standing up, and it stands up sort of like right behind you, Mark. Meanwhile, what is Carl doing?
Well, first, I feel like it's Gimli's time now. So, Gimli is going to punch Hercular in the back of the head. Well, he's standing up.
Roll for it.
Yeah, that's what the.
He takes a -1.
Yeah. So 6. Gimli's going to try to punch Mark in the back of the head. Hercular in the back of the head.
Yeah, Hercular just puts his hand back and catches Gimli's fist, and like takes Gimli up in the air and then slams him back down on the ground. Hercular, roll damage on Gimli. He takes 6 damage as he like gets smashed into the ground. All right, and then Carl.
All right, and now Carl is going to punch Bilbo in the face.
All right, roll for it.
Oh, I actually missed one.
Yep. So you go to punch Bilbo in the face, and he holds up the goblin that was underneath him. He just like sort of stands up and picks this guy up, and when you punch right into this guy's mouth, and he just like bites down onto your fist, and you take just 1 damage. But he's also like latched onto your fist right now.
Cool. Fist weapon.
Yep. Mark, what are you doing? Hercules like just slammed the zombie on the ground, like behind you. Carl is fighting with the goblins in front of you, and Brunhilde is just more on fire in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. I guess I'll immediately turn around and try to hit Hercular in the head
Okay.
with my staff. Oh, Jesus.
You just fireball him.
Sounds so.
Oh, yeah,
punchy.
I could just direct fireball him.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Why
dead.
not?
Yeah, might as well direct fireball. Yeah, even though I'm standing right there. Yeah.
It's whatever.
This is an entirely fucked up game, anyways.
Yeah,
Here
like
we
I haven't
go.
succeeded once.
Fireball.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Mark doesn't give a crap anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll for some damage. Yeah. So yeah, you hit undead Hercular with some fire, and Hercular bursts into flames, and then he takes Gimli, who's sort of still in his hand from slamming it on the ground, and like hits you across the face with Gimli, and Hercular, roll some damage on Mark. Yeah, so you take 8 damage as you take a Gimli to the face.
Again, with the face.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
So, Brunhilde, what are you doing?
Let's try to
Screaming.
Yeah, you're very much on fire.
let's try to Zuko this off of me in somewhere useful.
Again?
Well, what else am I supposed to
Yeah, I
do?
don't know.
True.
Just
Okay.
you managed to get it off of you.
I want it off of me and onto Bilbo. Can I do that?
You just Zuko styled it, so yes.
Yeah.
All right. So am I rolling on regular damage?
It's like fire damage, so you can roll like a D8 if you want.
It is a D8 for my damage.
Okay, then yeah, that's fine.
When it hits him, I'm gonna shout, "Ha! You're fired!"
7.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now the good rolls happen.
Yeah. So the fire
Boss.
hits Bilbo and sets him aflame, and as it's burning, as he catches on fire, you hear him say, he says, "This can't be any worse than my life. My life is the biggest dumpster fire of all." And he just burns, and he looks like he's okay with it.
Yeah. That tracks.
Yeah. So yeah, that happens. What is Hercular? You're filled with just sort of despair and anguish, and you just hit Mark across the face with Gimli. What does empty despair Hercular want to do?
He begins mopping.
He uses he uses Frodo as a plunger and starts cleaning the toilet.
So you drop Gimli.
Yes.
So you drop Gimli, and now Frodo's a hobgoblin. He's big, right? So are you just like grabbing his foot or his arm, or you know?
Don't forget, he's like 7 foot.
I know.
But
I
his
get
head's
it.
blown off, so it doesn't really.
Are you giving him a swirl? Well, his head's blown off. Yeah, he doesn't have a head, so.
I'll brush it with his neck.
Yeah.
Neck wound.
All right. Yeah. So Hercular grabs the undead Frodo and just drags him, blood trailing on the ground, into the bathroom as it mixes with the urine too, and starts plunging the toilet with his neck stub.
There you go.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what's happening. So Carl, what's going on?
Carl's gonna shout out to Gimli to get his shit together, which means he's probably gonna start gathering feces. And then he's gonna take his newly found power glove of a goblin and punch Bilbo.
All right. Yeah. Roll on strength.
14.
Jesus.
Roll,
God.
roll damage.
D6. 1 damage.
Yeah.
What? Of course it is.
Yeah. So yeah, you punch Bilbo with your goblin gauntlet, but the goblin sort of like lets go last minute, and so he does like fall into Bilbo, causing some amount of damage, the 1 damage, but it's not the full damage that you had intended necessarily. And then he catches on fire too, the goblin. And once he catches fire, I mean, there wasn't much left of him anyways, and so he just like burns up and wriggles on the ground and starts to die. Meanwhile,
You're fired too.
Meanwhile, Bilbo grabs the last goblin that he had with him, and then he sort of starts just like rubbing his body down with it, trying to put the flames out with this last goblin. What is Mark doing?
Mark immediately shoots a fireball at Bilbo.
All right, roll for it.
Works.
And roll some damage.
6.
All right, cool. So yeah, tell me how you shoot the fireball at him.
I've been trying to kill you this whole time. You're always putting people out. Look what you're doing now. Look, you're using your goblins for your little plans. I'm just gonna kill you both. And if I die, it's okay. So I point my wand directly at him and go, die, motherfucker, die.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So I mean,
Nice.
the flames shoot out, and he just kind of put out like the last of the fire with the other goblin, and then it hits them, and when it does, the goblin he was using to put himself out with, it sort of like blows through him and explodes him, and then hits Bilbo. And when the one explodes, you get like goblin like entrails and guts all over you, covering your body, and the pieces are just like a little bit on fire, but not like a lot on fire. Yep. Brunhilde, what's happening?
Well, now that I've Zuko fired, and actually gotten this off of me and attacked, we're gonna try burning Brand. Oh God.
This worked out so.
And you're on fire again. And you were on fire again. You were definitely on fire again. You were definitely on fire again.
What is this happening?
You literally rolled the lowest you could possibly roll. You were definitely
Oh,
on fire.
this is great. Better than expected.
You take 11 fire damage.
You are dead.
I was dead already. Like I had 2 hit points left.
You
Healings for pussies.
go ahead and roll your flat 2d6 for me too.
Okay, cool. Yep.
You just explode. You explode. Your body pieces go everywhere. There's nothing left of you. You are completely dead. There's nothing left.
Man, Brunhilde, you serve no
Yeah,
purpose.
you went down in flames so bad.
And
No, she served as an adequate distraction to lead him away from the top floors, I guess.
Yeah.
I did 7 damage. Yay me.
Yeah. the Explodies just died forever and ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well then, Hercular, you're plunging toilets. Are you still doing that, or have you moved on to anything else?
I've begun to mop with Gimli.
Is Gimli still alive?
He's got 1 HP.
Okay. Does Gimli allow that?
Well, I told him to get his shit together, so
Okay.
he's frantically trying to get shit together.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So you've just like grabbed him by like the back of the neck or something, and you're just like rubbing him in the floor.
Yes, must clean.
Cool.
Gimli's also flailing his arms, trying to like help collect all the dirt
Yeah.
and whatever fecal material might be there.
Yeah. Cool. What is Carl doing?
Carl's like, man, fuck this, and he's gonna drop the spell on Gimli, so that Gimli's no longer there.
Okay.
Well, he's there. He's just super dead,
yeah. So
just like
Hercular,
everyone else.
while you're walking the floor with him, his body just sort of goes limp and lifeless, and then you see his arms and his legs just sort of like drag in like the opposite direction of the way you're like moving it. Just like a wet rag kind of.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to actually pull out my weapon, which is a warhammer,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast what is it? Magic weapon on it.
All right. Cool. Roll for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super magical. What happens?
Yeah.
Does it
I get a
glow,
plus
or-
1d4 damage until I dismiss the spell.
Yeah, but does it like
And-
glow, or does it like does it cover itself in spikes, or what happens?
It just starts shouting out, Monday, Monday, Monday!
Cool. Mark, what's up?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna keep casting fireball this fool. Oh, he is going to die. He is going to die.
All right, roll some
I am
damage.
definitely gonna double that damage.
Right, roll.
Please hit 6. Oh, he's so. That's
Alright, cool.
18 damage.
Yeah, so Mark's casting a big old fireball. Carl, do you want to jump in with the hammer real quick too, or?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, cool. Roll for a success with your hammer. Cool. Roll,
Alright.
roll your damages.
D6 and a D4.
Yeah, cool. So when the fireball hits Bilbo, you can see his body just start turning into like ash, like you can see his skin starts turning black and turn like ashy. And then when Carl comes in with the hammer and swings it, he just like blows him away, right? Just completely obliterates him, and there's absolutely nothing left. Bilbo is defeated, and the building is basically mostly engulfed in flame by this time.
I mean, shouldn't we have a sprinkler system or something going on?
They were too cheap for that.
They were.
Yeah, probably,
There
they probably were.
There is a sprinkler system, but it's been broke for like 3 years.
And
no
they
one got
never
it fixed.
bothered. Yep.
So
This makes so much sense now.
yeah. Do you guys want to try and escape the burning building, Mark and Carl?
I'm a dead body. I can't do shit.
No, you're
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to
I'm not even a body.
escape.
I'm gonna grab Brunhilde and
There's-
No,
I exploded!
She's bits.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. I'm gonna grab Hercular by the hand and start leading him out of the door.
Cool. Hercular, do you want to go?
No,
Yeah,
me
so you-
won't die.
Carl, roll on
Give me
strength.
peace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were unable to get Hercular out of the bathroom. He resists. He's a barbarian. So you can't get him.
That's fine. I'll sit in here for a while then
Cool.
and commune.
Yeah. Mark, what are you doing?
I'm definitely trying to leave this place.
So yeah, you get to the stairs and they're engulfed in flames, right? And like the floor underneath you is feeling pretty hot.
Elevator.
The elevator's definitely out of service at this point.
Oh, okay. I guess we can only go up, don't we?
I mean,
I'm not jumping out of an 11-story window. I'm sure that's not going to work. But you know what? That's not going to work. I have a feeling that I don't think Fireball's going to brace my fire.
yeah. Well, the stairwell's not. So unless you're going to try and like climb up the cable inside the elevator chute, that's like your option for getting up.
Well, they have to have some kind of fire escape.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not up to code.
It's on fire. Is the fire exit's on fire?
Well, they've got to have more than one fire exit for a business building.
How many floors was this building?
I've been in plenty of hotels, and there's just the one staircase.
Okay, that's not good.
You're staying at the wrong hotels. This is sketchy.
Man. I mean, I could end this quick by just jumping out of the window and hoping I could catch Fireball.
Yeet.
Hoping I could cast Fireball and brace my fall.
You want to try and human torch it?
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do.
Yeah. I mean,
This is
yeah.
gonna be crazy.
So first, roll on strength for running and jumping through the window.
Oh yeah, that's oh god, that's what is that stat right now? Oh, this is going to be terrible. Yeah, this tracks. I'm gonna immediately just fucking die. Yeah. That's not even gonna happen.
You just
That's
run
that's
and
a
you
Brunhilde roll.
you hit the window and you fall back, and you definitely take some damage from you take 2 damage from just hitting the one window and falling
Okay,
backwards.
all right. Then I will immediately cast Fireball again on the window to break it.
Sure. Roll for fireball.
Yes, the Fireball.
Yeah. You don't have to roll
window.
damage. You break the window with your fireball.
Yes.
Yeah.
I immediately did jump out said window
Yeah.
and cast Fireball again at the approaching ground.
Roll. Yeah.
That's about as good as it gets.
See,
Fire break your fall? Is that how that works?
No.
Yes.
So you cast fireball, and it's enough force to keep you from killing yourself, but you literally break like at least half the bones in your body.
Oh, that's cool.
But you lay it on the street, and you're just laying there. And
Help me, guys! These goblins went crazy in there and set the building on fire. What's going on?
and then this elf rolls up in a wheelchair, and he's looking down at you, and he's like, "Same thing happened to me like 2 years ago." He's like, "Hi, my name's Legolas."
Oh gosh.
Anyway, Carl, what's up?
So, I'm spending a little bit of time in here so I can commune with my god and reset my spells, basically.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast a spell.
Roll. Well,
Resurrection.
all right.
That's a 10, and it's got conditions.
Yeah.
Who are we resurrecting?
Yeah, maybe
There's the
you.
conditions. But it's always possible to resurrect.
You must-
And since he's still able to talk, his soul is definitely still around.
You must sacrifice your own life to do it.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I proceed to go and jump out the window.
So are you gonna heal yourself to full?
No. Roll on dex for me, please.
Oh my god, the window should already be
No,
broken.
it's broken.
10.
Okay, yeah, you miss Mark's body by like 5 inches, and you just land right beside him, and it splatters all of you all over Mark, but he doesn't get hurt anymore by it.
On the way down, I take the last gulp of my beer.
Yeah, Hercule, you feel your soul drawn back into your body, and so what does he revive with?
He's revived.
With like full HP or is like 1 HP? Or?
He's fully resurrected.
Okay, so yeah. You sort of like it's like you woke up from a dream and you're just sort of now holding this dead body of a goblin and scrubbing the floor, and you sort of like it's like you just woke up. What do you do?
Grab the fire
Keep
extinguisher.
cleaning, of course.
Cool. Do you just keep cleaning until the flames consume you?
Yeah.
Cool. So I think after a while, like you've like cleaned because the fire is also cleaning things because it's fire, right? I think at some point in time
Yup.
you just sort of sit in a chair as the room burns around you, and you think to yourself, "This is fine."
This is fine.
Yeah,
Job well done.
yeah. And we pan down to the street, and Mark's just laying there on the ground, and this elf in a wheelchair is just like talking to him about random stuff as the burning burns in the background, and no one's doing anything to put it out. The end.
That makes a lot of sense.
I want y'all to know that I took literally no damage the entire game. I had
took
2 armor. I took nothing.
I exploded. Well, you guys were there for that, so.
Yeah. So yeah, that concludes the random one shot. Thank you, stream. I'm gonna cancel the stream. You guys.
Deuces.
Deuces to them. Yeah. Later, guys.